the reason my kids and me had it so hard and all my baby mamas was because, we never did participate in, what is it? Shit. The PYA, the parents of the schools, what they call that, PTA? Well, the PTA, the Parents Teachers Association. Well, the Parent Teachers Association, we didn't participate with that. And not that we didn't want to. I did the Little League football, That was pretty much, AIG, AIG, remember that? The insurance, AIG, they don't call it that no more, but that was American General. That's what Robert and Shaq wanted to be. And Pat and Michael wanted to be something else. But anyway, that's the reason, my kids, didn't do well in school. They did very well in my sight. They passed everything, graduated. If they got help, they got help. But, I worked 12 and 16 hours, and then I had to work for God 4, 5, 6 hours after work, and then I would go home, give me 30 minutes, 45 minutes sleep, then I get up 4 hours early for work again to talk 3, 4 hours, or 2 hours, or 15 minutes, till I had to go in for work. So, God had me kind of tied up. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. When we went for the storm, I wasn't able to really help, We tried. We took 2 crews, a Mexican crew and a black crew, my family, A couple of friends and a guy from a doctor we took along with us. He was from, I think we had to have a doctor with us, and he was from El Salvador. He helped one of the guys, one of my boys out, when he had a big bump, And, shit. And yeah, he looked like him, but that ain't him, but that was him in Germany. We just happened to come back up, and me and his dad and him had a motorcycle club, when they found me, But this is God Art School, in Texas, and that's where I'm trying to move to, From okay, Daddy, okay, just tell him okay, love and the Lord coming. But I want a guarded school, a guarded, a guard yard school. A guard yard school is guarded by God, everybody in it, and everybody on the outside of it passing by anything. See that name? That's guarded, like Hilliard, like a hill yard. Like they go to war and take over the hill, because they live in a lowland. So they go fight over the hill, the highest point of the city, to make they high rises and high places and, plants and refineries and distilleries and all that. Distillery in reverse, Everything I say is in reverse polarity and reverse psychology and reverse spirituality. And I have no religion. This was when I was living there. It was a little bit before I moved there, like a year before I moved there.
As a mom, I know
and I don't talk proper.
When you're deciding, am I going to send my child to a regular daycare, or am I going to send my child to a Christian or a religious background school or early childhood education? Those decisions are really challenging.
Brother, shot deal.
As you hear,
and I ain't get shot, but I got plenty shots from doctors. I'm sorry.
The message seems to be the same. So how do you really distinguish?
God Art School. I walked by that school. I passed it up.
We have
I seen it. I know the neighborhood. I need a house there, Dad.
And we are building Texas.
God's us. Heal all the
from
men
the tour to day one to filling out the paperwork, the whole process. We had that initial and immediate trust with not only
one family
the owner,
member that's got 2 or 3 kids, mainly the mama and the daddy.
Smooth, and we're gonna have a great experience.
That's one family member, mom and daddy, one family member.
It's different when you walk in. It's different when you pull up.
Dependents, kids, not friends, not family members, not cousins, not sister, brother, auntie, and uncle.
The owners out front.
You got one kid. You get a house.
When you go back to work, you just want someone to love your child and know that they're in such great hands. And this place just exudes that.
And you won't have to do nothing for nothing from God.
And it was just from the second we walked in, we wanted him here. It wasn't a daycare. It was a school where he would have a curriculum.
They wanted her son to go to Goddard. I want mine to be guarded too. And guided,
we have this board
you know what I'm saying?
Very respectable professionals,
you know, if you
that
got
have
a mama,
degrees in the field of child psychology, health, child developmental research, and just overall child education. Everything that we do when we do a lesson plan, everything we do when we work with a child is aimed at that child.
You know what I'm saying? You could apply for a place like this.
We have secondary languages, including sign language.
On the outside, we'll have football, basketball, track.
Very quickly, that helped us communicate with him better.
And this place
has taught us that our children are ready far more quickly than we realize it. He's reading and counting, verbalizing and vocalizing so much more than we ever expected.
We actually have a wide variety of enrichment programs, anywhere from Spanish to handwriting, art history, public speaking. Another thing we added is chess. I'm a firm believer in being involved in activities like that really help promote problem-solving skills.
I see Big Mac. Say I see Big Mac.
First 5 years
of McDonald's. 79 after the car came through.
Your personality is actually developed.
63
I think the Goddard experience offers just a whole different feeling.
But we didn't get that till after we got rid of what?
We take health and safety measures very seriously.
We
go to an extreme to reduce, for example, sickness around the school.
When I want the best for my child, that also means I want somebody who knows how to
the club was a drive-in
better than I do. That's our one time. Nobody can still give him what I can give him, but they can give him other things better than I do.
That had a stage.
The interactions
that people rapped at while people
building,
rode around in their cars. Good thing rappers wouldn't come through with their cars when we was driving cars.
I was literally looking for ways to
get
another job, make more income so she could stay at home.
Exactly
but as soon as we found this place, it was just night and day difference. I said, that's where we're going.
The Goddard School is unbelievable, diverse, unique. The Goddard School is magical.
And that's not saying, man. It's just the fourth one.
So please come and experience.
Don't think of me as more 3. No, because then you'll say I'm asking for earnings. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But Goddard schools are guarded schools. You're probably going to have to pay more money for it, daddy. But, you know, be for 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, babies that mom and daddy worked there. And then we'll not only have sports, but we'll have bicycles for bicycle rodeo and teaching them how to ride, stopping at stop signs, turning. And mama dear, tell you the mothers, they ain't gotta go buy no motocross bike with no mirrors on it, with no horn. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that, mama dear. I was kind of ashamed that day with them big box mirrors. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was a school project. I know, mama dear. I'm sorry about anything I ever did out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But them the schools I want, man. Yeah, man. Shit, we ain't got nobody that worked all week, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody took this week off, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Valentine's Day. Everybody taking off Valentine's Day. So you might just jump in and hear where it fall at. They about to play the victim because they see you winning. I'm not winning, man. I feel sorry for y'all. That's why I'm a man of grief and a man of sorrow. I don't want you to die, and I damn sure don't want to die. This Uncle Pick and Uncle Richard now. Now I can see where Uncle Richard at. His kinfolk at. Richard, you kin to TD Jakes. And I ain't gonna say how, I don't know. Clay family. That's all. Because he looked just like Big Vernon and, you know,
whoever
Uncle
that says
Junior.
that was making hate tweets. Is having unexpected whelps, body scratches, and stuff like that.
Y'all still look like Mr. Merchant.
That you're winning.
And all that,
help
too.
Me in the reverse. So somebody like stick it out on your own.
He could be a merchant family from Freeport. You know what I'm saying? That's where the boats came in with all the what?
You know, this person could be
prostitutes, men and women and families.
Unexpected
you know,
body whelps and bruises and stuff like that.
They had boyfriends and husbands and stuff in there watching them. Something was going on. Especially if it was way back in nothing before y'all knew.
Wow, and they can't wash it off?
And what language to teach them. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach everybody English. This is Germany.
Okay, so
but Troy
taking a spiritual bath won't help because somebody's ancestors is the reason why something is happening. We got a spiritual team of root workers. It's protecting
and
you.
The dog. Thank
you could have like
Uncle.
You could be a root worker.
You know who I'm talking
to. You could come from a long line of root workers in your family. Okay, maybe something about your ancestors.
And I ain't gonna say that because dog whales down like Cooney.
Where you came from, or something like that is what's protecting you. Your roots are protecting you.
Cause we have white, have black, all of us, and Mexicans too. Cause God mixed us.
So you have like
just blend us in. He mixed us in.
That are protecting you.
Our kids started loving each other. And God started making love.
And
when love started being made, then what? Red skin turned to blood. Ivory turned to blood.
Your ancestral history.
And then blood turned to brown.
And stuff like that. So
gravy we made.
When this happens,
and that's ebony and ivory.
You need
together,
more than
like vanilla and chocolate.
Like certain
nasty. And sweet potato without the sugar.
Something backfired. Whatever curse
so we could have a pecan pie. Sweet potato without the sugar.
You can't wash it off. You can't just go take a bath.
Ground meat and
wash it off because it backfired on them.
And I think that them potatoes will make us like good. I'm gonna taste
something
it.
Like that,
you know what I'm saying? Sweet potato without
like that.
Unsweetened sweet potato.
Like your lineage or something.
You know what I'm saying? Over hamburger meat and gravy and all that shit.
That's where you came
and chicken gravy and all that shit. Little chicken in it.
And that's what's protecting you.
And then pour the potatoes
your ancestors
over
and spirit guides and goddesses got your back.
Cheese.
Taking a spiritual back.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to say cheese. Take a picture.
So they got your back because maybe this person has been persistent with doing something like over and over and over and over to cause
so won't nobody blame Cain for Cain's sugar. And giving nobody diabetes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say diabetes. BB, my mama. BB's a copy.
So copper. That are like
you know what I'm saying? And what was BB?
High priestess
copper and what was
know that there's certain curses.
Copper coated BBs.
You can't just wash off. Well, if you know about me, yeah, that's true. You can't. It's certain stuff that you just can't wash off. And especially when it has something to do with health, anything internal.
So what are them gold teeth in your mouth if they silver or gold? Lead. No, they're not lead. So they made with lead.
Huge. They weren't.
Lead is the electrodes that make metal out of bath water.
Somebody was trying to.
And chlorine and acid and magnesium chloride and
that's hella
all that shit.
Doing something like that.
You know what I'm saying? To get acid, chlorine, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we had a chlorine spill, I almost died then. You know what I'm saying? Dude was telling me to go back, but he way down there. Shit. But that's where the valve was for him to turn off or on. He could have been telling me to go back because he just turned it on. Or he could have been telling me to go back because it ain't your time yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, what's in there? They just called and we just left out of there and went check and came found the schematic. And they had to go everywhere to find the schematic. You know what I'm saying? In a unit.
Because their envy
to tell somebody that's a leak in the lunchroom.
Their own childhood wounds.
Whoever was saying go back,
can't wash this off.
Had
Nobody
to turn it on or off. Because he could have been turning it off at that time. It just didn't clear out and air out of the lunchroom
Yeah, because something is deeply rooted. It say it even right here.
The lunchroom and the control room too. He went in there too, but
rooted in their
he was in the lunchroom and the dressing room.
In order for them to heal from whatever they tried to do,
did nobody infect that area?
They're going to have to
none of my friends had AIDS back then. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they did, it wasn't going to do nothing. Because one time we had a,
like, kind of energy, and it's like, oh my God, this is somebody that
and then they said, you know what I'm saying?
That's why they say
when the air hit
always fun, but it's a good thing.
Especially when soap hit it. Like soap kill it and the air kill it.
Making them face their own selves, making them see who they are.
It do, man. It kill it.
Making them...
Just thinking about it, kill it. If you ain't got
realize that they're not mad at you. They're really mad at themselves. Or it's some of their own.
It ain't a blood thing.
Whatever this is, lower the fuck out of their self-esteem.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to rape nobody to give it to them either. Or a lot of nobody give it to them.
It lowered the fuck out of it. If this person was claiming that they was somebody or they was the most powerful, but that shit lowered the hell out of their self-esteem. He need to be the one come out here talking about it. And it's also giving, like, this person's
and I ain't gonna even say I know him, but I would say I know him.
Really,
I know his people.
Not, like I said,
I know his family members.
It's not really about you. This person.
So I ain't gonna even get in that to go in that. You know what I'm saying? The more you look at them athletes, when you was your age looking at them, they look like your homeboys. Every one of them, they look like they can play football. Magic looked like he was a good football player, but he was slow. So, you know, when he hit the hole, you know what I'm saying, he had to be have all,
and they know
his eyesight had to be good. He had to be like a Earl Campbell or somebody that can shake and bake and run over you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no name from my hometown, but I had one like that I would put my money on. And that's what I bet on to get yards for us. Because every time he touched it, he got 14 to 15 yards a carry. But everybody else that was big and ran over didn't give it 3, 4, sometimes 1, 2, and they didn't use them but first down. You know what I'm saying?
And they tried to steal your identity and play.
He ran every time they gave it to him, but he didn't run that much because you had a fullback had to get his, you had a tailback had to get his, and he was a tailback, but he was like
this is somebody
second string, or third string, you third or fourth string. You know what I'm saying? This me talking magic. You know what I'm saying? The one you know
siblings or something like that.
Come up to that hole and do this and that, do this and that, do this and that. My brother was in the band playing the drums.
They're playing this big fire or something return to sender.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why they're.
I got 14, 15 yards to carry. Sometimes 20, 25. God damn, cuz. Got more than I thought you was going to get. See? Cuz, remember that. And cuz, remember that. Hey, how you doing? Remember that.
Living your best life because there's something they want to be better than you or something like that, but they know that they can't.
And I ain't gonna say horse. I'm gonna say horse.
They know that they can't steal your ideas or any of that.
But you know who I'm talking about.
You know, somebody
Robinson, not Robinson.
This person has low self-esteem because they can't do it or they won't be able to do what they thought they
I'm not gonna call you a robber.
Because you're not gonna have any problems with
son. I'm not gonna say your son that'll rob me.
And
you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get back into no more confrontations with nobody.
Jupiter, maybe today they were supposed to, because you know Jupiter, I think it rules Thursday, so. They could have been trying to cause some sort of problems for you to make money or improve your life or something like that. And it didn't happen. So they're upset because they've been maybe trying to use Tiger's Eye to keep them grounded. But it actually is causing them to miss out a lot of opportunities when you cleanse your energy. Because you know exactly who this is. A scorned lover or somebody that knows that you're protected from psychic attacks. They tried to claim credit for your success and they about to get karma for something. Okay? Jupiter retrograde in reverse. So that's not affecting you. Jupiter is directing your energy. You're getting blessings. Jupiter in reverse. Jupiter direct. Okay? An air sign that was sending you negative energy. Can't stand your grind or hustle.
You know, I saw Joe too, man. I seen Joe too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you his last name. If I talk too much, I might tell you his last name, but it don't matter because I ain't gonna never say nothing bad about it. Shit. But, you know, I seen him too in some apartments where I used to live. And then I talked to him. Worked in a warehouse. He was a truck driver. And he said shit was going slow and they wasn't paying enough. It was slow and wasn't paying enough. But he had rent, taxes, you know, water bill, light bill, all that. And if it's a gas bill, he got a truck or a car. He had a truck or a car. Gas bill. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't gave us nothing. They took away. So I think the light bill should bounce to the people. And God should pay the people $500 a week to take care of the $480 that everybody owe on their lights. Because I know my neighbor got to pay $480 because I know we don't keep our lights on in the back or front. And we don't use lights in the bathroom unless we're in there. And we don't use lights, you know what I'm saying, in the house when we sleep. You know what I'm saying? And everybody go to sleep when the child go to sleep because we're grown-ups. And the child gotta get its sleep.
They've been trying to remote view you, okay? This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that is a business rival and they can't stand your grind or hustle, and they've been trying to remote view you or look into your mind or look into something with their mind. But you could have cleansed this person's energy out because they've been trying to dig up dirt on you. Their social media post was directed towards you because they want to claim credit for your success. Or they could be trying to claim credit for your success, or they saying something like that. The reason why. All right, so this is another thing. Like somebody